Satnam, everybody. You ring of fires. You love bugs. So how's it been going? We are at the close of eclipse season. So intense energy. So what could have happened at our retreat is some realizations around love, and then the lockdown. What is the lockdown? The lockdown is what is happening right now, because this awakening that we were feeling in Libra and Aries is getting locked down by this latest eclipse, the lunar eclipse in Scorpio and Taurus. It is showing the restriction of the mind. And if you are feeling backed into a corner, and what happens with Scorpio is nothing works. That 3 day, and the personalities, places, and things, the rules, the boxes, I don't have the same ones. And, I am unique, and I have different problems, right? Which is like kind of the Aries combating the Taurus. Taurus is ruled by earth, and it wants to be solid and beautiful and shiny and go to the depths of the oceans and feel it all, and the peaks of the Himalayas. And Aries, is like, follow me, jump, right? So we had a lot of the exuberant energy that could be now sort of like sandpaper on the heart. And it can be causing us to feel alienated. Like, you don't have your GDF family, and you feel further away from somebody you love than you ever have. Now take a deep breath and sigh. The question is, what is it inside of us that wants to separate out rather than to connect in? And we don't connect with our mate or our lover or our best friend, or we do not connect back to great divine flow when we feel tender, alienated, and angry, right? And we feel like that's only going to make it worse. And that is because of the separation inside. So we have to go inside right now and really be patient. Why am I making it wrong? What am I making wrong? What am I making so wrong that it separates me from love? Remember the principles? Believe in the big, juicy, unspeakable love. So this is allowing love to go inside of you where it never usually gets to go. When you are hell-bent on being right, it's about letting love in there, right? When you are in your addiction and in your sadness and you are trapped, it's about inviting love to go there, right? And getting on our hands and knees sometimes. Lord, Divine Ma, I am, all I can see is the differences. And I know that in doing this, with this situation, that it spreads like a wildfire, and I see the wars on this planet, and I understand, God, how anger is fueling separation and discord. Help me, Lord, help me. Mahanraj Singh, for some of you who are in the 40-day, is talking a lot about how his addictions strongly relate to his rage, to his separation. It is interesting how much of what we do, the intake of food, the need for money, the obsession with entertainment, is really, really out of balance. We need to eat far less. What we're doing is mostly for entertainment. We purchase far more than we need. And same thing, it's mostly for entertainment. And the deal is, all distraction. Distract me with my food. Distract me with my hatred about this, or my disappointment in that. Distract me with my purchase. Let it make me feel good, even if it's just for a minute. And sometimes it's only a few seconds. Sometimes by the time the Amazon package arrives, you don't even open it up. Can I get an amen on that? All right, so here's the thing. The greatest love that we're all seeking is inside of us, but that is not enough. The reason the 3-day, the Ring of Fire, was so much about inner healing and inner self-love, to create the coupling that we want, to create from that the world we want. It's about knowing what is stopping love inside of us, right? And then what was step 2? The world's going to hurt your feelings. GDF's going to hurt your feelings. I'm going to hurt your feelings. You're going to hurt your own feelings. You can bet your lover is going to hurt your feelings. And if we believe in the big, juicy love, how does that change? The truth is it's a fundamental change. I know Tony doesn't do it on purpose. That the big love's still there. That when he sends a zinger, most of the time it's because he's in pain. That's why I do it, right? And so big love prevails. And then that third step comes in our 4 principles of love, and that is promptly forgive him. Promptly forgive yourself for how you handled it. Did I bark back? Did I bite back? Did I use what I decided, that I misunderstood to separate me out? It's so fun to be the mama bear at Great Divine Flow, because I see students come and go and come and go. They leave when their buttons are pushed because they don't want to go where love has never been with themselves. That's it. It makes them uncomfortable. It's like, fuck this, I'm out of here, right? And they also leave when they fall in love or make more money, when they get what they want. So Great Divine Flow does this Mahanraj method, powerful Kundalini, being taught by Mahan Sat Siddhi and, Hadi Kirankar and Rebecca Casey and, Tony and I and Lucy. We come in there, and Jack, we deliver the goods. Yeah, that's what we're there for. And it helps you. And several, many people catch on like, ooh, I can use this healing to get myself right and meet the guy or find the girl. And then they do, and you don't see them. I have this one student that always disappears when she has a boyfriend. And she recently came back, and I go, I know what happened. She goes, how do you know? I'm like, because you do it every time. You have a boyfriend, and you disappear only to find that your ass falls off. Here you go. I have a suggestion. And she's laughing. She goes, what? I'm like, this time, because they're already, on the ropes. Anyway, this time, stay loving you. Stay in your practice. Do whatever it is you have to do and keep doing it. Don't cut back when you're in love, because you need it more so that you can take this love to the places it's never been for you before. And she's like, OMG. I'm like, I know, right? And I do the same. I don't out you guys because I'm perfect. Please know. The reason I know how we screw everything up is because I do it on a daily basis. The difference is awareness. After 20 years of this particular practice, I can't get away with it the way I used to. I still do it. I still sneak. Yogi Bhajan used to say, don't sneak with your life. That was one of the first things I heard him say, and it brought me to tears. I knew exactly what he was talking about. I'm a sneaker. I'm sneaking with my life, and I don't want that. I want to be present. I want to, principle 1, believe in the big, juicy, unspeakable love, and let love and God be synonymous, right? They're interchangeable. And we will get disappointed and our feelings will get hurt. Number 2, that's part of the growth you know, sometimes it's like something that has worked forever. Like I remember sometimes at the solo yoga with my teachers, sometimes I'd be like, ouch, I don't like what they're saying, or this isn't working. Good, stay, right? So it happens. And then of course in relationships with our lovers, our friends, our family. Then principle 3, take a moment, take a deep breath. What is God? What is love trying to teach you? Where does love want to go that it's never been before? And right, what is your side of the street? How can you do it different? Apologize promptly. And the last one is laugh. Have a sense of humor about this. You know, it's really scary, this world. It looks as though, you know, a lot of my teachers and people I highly respect, I mean, we're teetering on World War III. And it is based on exactly the reason we separate from each other. It is based on our needing to be right. And, oh, don't you know, this person needs to be treated this way. And I need to have this. We cannot be so self-centered and self-eccentric, really, is what we've become. You know, and we're very concerned about each other, but we have to understand a lot of our self-eccentricness has happened because of computers, because of the collective influence. So we got to breathe and bring ourselves back to earth and feel and pray and then decide, is this truly where I want to make and put my attention? I love you so much. These are really juicy times. And I know some of you are, I know because you're calling and scheduling appointments, are going through a lot. Be present for it. This abrasion, this feeling that we're in is cleaning up the peaceful heart that you potentially have. Go right to where your disappointment is, where your disagreement is with somebody, and ask yourself, what would love do? How can I look at this situation and make it beautiful? Right? That's the miracle. I love you so much. This Friday, the women of GDF are getting together. Women supporting the goddess. This is the goddess New Year, Samhain. Because in Scorpio is where we meet the depths of the earth. It's where we go silent before we begin anew. I hope you join us Friday, November 3rd at 6:30 p.m. And I love you, I do.